my mind is how it thinks. Start with one thing, piggyback on it, and keep building and building. Next thing you know, it's 10 times the size, just like our whole project. Happy Monday. It is President's Day. For anybody out there that celebrates a President's Day, look up history for the day or something. What do you do on President's Day? Alright, I am back to work on the... I'm going to start off with the light. It's a little tacky still, but it's a little tacky in spots. But I think this is about ready to be put together. Yay, that's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, and then what else are we gonna do? We're gonna start putting this door together. You know, I may put this outside for a minute and then work on this door and try to get the sides up. I'm gonna go need to get the other pieces to make sure I have all the spacing right. So I'm going to get the other pieces, which is probably tacky too, put them in here at least, and I could start. This one's already, because this was half of that full door when I cut it in half, so this is already screwed in, which is nice. So now I'm going to put the L brackets on those sides and get this in. Yeah, start with that. All right. Alright, so I was going to bolt these in, but I forgot to spray paint the L brackets. They're already black, but I spray painted them anyway so that it's all matching the same black, because it is a slightly lighter shade. And I forgot to do that. I should have done that yesterday when I was painting everything. That won't take long to dry though. It's just spray paint, so 15 minutes we'll let it harden up. Meanwhile, there's always something to do, right? Not too bad. Last time I did this for the door, it took a lot longer because I had wider gaps. So it's definitely pays to take your time and do more cuts, because I think when it was wider, some of them didn't chop through and it was harder to get down there to bust them out. Let's definitely do multiple cuts on that. Like that. Got lots of cuts. What? I need to go a quarter. This is almost 7 there. 6 3/4. So if I go, all right, where this hole is, I'm going to put some electric tape right here. I don't have anything that would fit to guide or to help keep it from scraping. Not that it would once it's in, and that's pretty thick, but I'm just going to put some tape over it, cut a hole in there, and it's just going to feed right through there. So I'll do it on both sides. So 1024 on these screws flared to fit. I went to Ace this morning to get some. So that's nice. Look at that. Nice. I can even spray paint it black, just a touch of it. Okay, this is going to go in the holes on this thing. And this I need to bolt down first. And then, so this holds the lamp shade basically to this. This is going to be what holds the whole thing up. So this light project took me a while yesterday. It's supposed to be pretty easy, but because of that light socket inside's too long, I was thinking about last night that if I just got one of the porcelain or even plastic type, just mounted inside, it'd probably be the same length that it is right now, and it would have worked fine. So if I do one of these again, I'll probably just do that. But this turned out cool. It gave me a reason to use the router to router out the inside, so it covers and protects any of this. There won't be any water getting on there. The metal here protects the wood. Alright, starting to take shape. Got the tape hole right here where I can push the wire through. Just put little decorative kind of screws on the outside that holds down the metal. Let me pound this side down a little bit. Let's see. Actually, I like that. There you go. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it kind of roughs up the outside there a little bit more all the way around. Keep it rustic, make it look old and used. Alright, so that white dot's just caulking, it'll dry clear. I may spray paint the top. learned this time on this door is last time when I did these, I marked them and then I drilled them because I was worried to scratch this, but I ended up not scratching it at all, like, because it clears it fine. But what happened was it may have adjusted with these grains in the wood just slightly, and then I had to open it up a little bit more on the hole. Well, if I take two of them and alternate, and I do the first drill first, which I did before I turned on the camera, and then do the long one after, I just simply move these to each spot and it keeps the plate in the perfect position. So yeah, that was much better. So tomorrow I'm gonna nail down the rest of these all the way down that board. Just gonna do it today if I run out of time. Tell you, working on that light, it was like a 2-day project, ended up being something that was supposed to be pretty easy. Alright, tomorrow I'm gonna work on the pipes, get those in place, get them in here, and in the hinges. I'm going to do that while it's down. On last time I did it when it was upright, it was a little bit harder. I think it'll be easier doing the hinges when it's down. So that screws underneath. This thing's done. Hey, baby. How are you? Mwah.
What you doing?
Trying to assemble the light.
Making things?
So what I have to do is try to line up these bolts in the right spot. I just got to try to figure out how to get these in the right spot. Is that one off?
No, that's lined up better than before. Might just have to squeeze it over a little bit.
This one right here, I think can go more.
Are you putting it all the way down, or are you making a gap?
Making a gap. See, these are pushing on it. So I think all those screws look about even, right? In there. So does this look even? Looks shorter. Right there.
Cute, babe.
It's almost like this is too much.
Baby.
Yeah, let's back it up just a bit. Okay, let's see. I think rustic. Is that pretty freaking cool?
What is this?
It's caulking because there's a hole in there already, so I just,
I said don't touch it.
yeah. Okay, so next is easy stuff. Go like this. This is gonna go in here. So this is the actual support. So this will go on top of the railroad tie with 3-inch things. That's what's gonna hold this up. And then there's gonna be a backup on the back side. So this might have to be longer, which we'll just take that off. I think this will be perfect. See how this sticks out further?
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost kind of wishing I just went with the so excited. It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning. And Janee started the heater. It's a small little heater. She started it for me this morning. And it helps just kind of get things a little warmer in here from the overnight lows. But guess what? Last night, low got down to like 43. It's almost bearable to come out here already. It's going to be, I think, probably up to 60 today, close to it. So I'm excited to be down here early. I'm going to get this light assembled, finished touches. I needed a couple more washers I forgot to paint. So I'm doing that real quick. And this light's turned out cool. I'm going to assemble this door, get it set up, get it off the counter. And then I think I'm going to start working on the window awning for the battens on it. But first, I woke up, I slept pretty good. I woke up at 4:30. Still had 8 hours sleep, which is plenty. It's more than average I used to do. Way more than average. But I had an idea this morning. My mind is how it thinks. Start with one thing, piggyback on it, and keep building and building. Next thing you know, it's 10 times the size, just like our whole project. But one idea is this wall. That's kind of wanting to do some sort of, not really a shelter, but something here. It just seems boring right here. And I had an idea this morning to build a window, like not a window, but like a door inside somewhere in here. And what that would look like is have a little conveyor belt coming off the wall, and it would look like you check in the train depot, your package, your crates, whatever, and then you stick it on a belt inside, right? Like think about like an airport, and you stick your luggage on it and it rolls out. So if you have like a little conveyor belt that kind of comes out like a table size, then it would almost look like, okay, it's ready to be loaded on the train kind of thing. Maybe put a dolly next to it, that kind of thing. Might kind of cool. So I could do a faux conveyor belt. I can make one that looks like real, and even put red and a green light for stop and go, maybe with a push button option just for lighting, like right on the side of it. So this would be a window, and then I'd have a door on it, so it'd be locked up to where it looks like you open it up, and that's when you start the conveyor belt to bring it out. I thought that'd be kind of cool. And then with that, we got this from the same guy we got the tanks from. And I was thinking that I could turn this into a little gate with a box, kind of like a shadow box kind of deal, and put tools in there, and then we could lock it up, and we could put lighting in there so you could see all these vintage tools. And we could put that right next to, like, somewhere in here as well, like maybe even right here. Put the window or the conveyor belt on, maybe more on this side. That way you still have plenty of room to kind of walk around it. I think that'd be pretty cool. So I'm kind of liking that idea, and it'd be like a 3-foot window. We can even frame it with the 4x6s all the way around, just so it matches the window trim on these. So it'd be basically like this, except with the conveyor belt coming out the bottom, and then put a little door on it instead of window. Anyway, maybe I'll just have to draw it up, show you later. But it gets so dark all of a sudden. Anyway, that's the idea. About an inch. course, I didn't get it on camera. Took the door off the table here. It kind of slipped. So I'm gonna have to do a second coat of stain on the back side, just like the other door. I haven't done that yet. I may even wait a little while. We'll see, because we're getting low on stain. And if we could last till Memorial Weekend and get another 5-gallon bucket, because they're like $50 off, $60 off, something like that, or $40, something like that. So it's worth the savings if we can last. We got maybe about 20% left in there. So, and I want to do some more stuff. All right. I'm going to caulk the back side. This is for the window awning. This is going to be the backboard of it. So this part is going to go right up against the wall. So I'm just going to caulk the backing.